Rap Hall, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are we? This is not where we usually record in. What's going on? What's going on? It's almost like SickFit moved out. Oh my goodness. Bro, before we get to start off the video, you already know, we will not be at the old spot anymore. Yes, finally got my own crib. I'm gonna show you guys properly in like a full video dedicated to the actual house tour. But for now, you guys get a sneak peek, you know what I'm saying? Not too much now, not too much now. It is looking a little plain, but trust, it is obviously not gonna stay that way. We are gonna deck this place out. Anyways, I know that's not what you guys are here for, but to celebrate, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is what we got going on right now. Five boxes, bro. That's probably around, I don't know, 40 kg? Let's get started.
What is good, Future SickFit here? Just wanted to let you guys know that I'm currently hosting a giveaway on Discord for $500 US. Just a way of saying thank you for all the recent and insane support. Entering is super easy. Just go to discord.gg/sickfit and then under the giveaways channel, you'll find it there. The giveaway does end on February 20th. Also, make sure that you guys are quick. And as always, all the finds in this video will be in the description or at sickfit.com. Again, thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Item number 1. For item number 1, we have this Mowalola zip up. Hold on, I think there's sweatpants in this box somewhere too. Woo! Yeah, there we go. There we go, there we go. For item number 1, we have these Mowalola sweats along with this Mowalola zip up. What you know about speed watches, bro?
What are you talking about?
What you know about speed watches? Whoo! Speed watches, bro. That's tough. Honestly, Mowalola is starting to become one of my favorite brands just because of the way they do their clothes. I love how familiar their concepts feel, but always add like a touch of their uniqueness. This tracksuit may be pretty simple, but I feel like just by looking at it, you can automatically tell that it's Mowalola. We've obviously already seen great tracksuits before, but with a dark and dirty wash, I don't think so. The zip up also does come with 2 hoods, which I think is sick, and I also like how the graphics on the hoodie and the sweats don't really repeat, even though they're from the same set. Of course, both the zip up and the sweats come with accurate wash tags and neck tags, which I think is pretty standard nowadays. I'm honestly excited to try these on. Let's do it. Ooh! Woo! First freaking item of the New Year's. Looking clean, bro. Look at me. Look at me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a baddie right now because the zip is pretty cropped, but for some reason, it still looks good. Any girls watching this? Automatic cop. This tracksuit is definitely already one of my favorites just by being in it for a few seconds. On top of that, if you guys could not tell, the bottom of these sweats are also cuffed, but they still sit baggy, which I think will be so convenient for everyday use. Moment of truth. Is this still in? Someone commented on my last video that I make too many 6'7" jokes, so we're gonna chill this time. That's the last one you're seeing in this whole video. Anyways, the hood is decent. I guess it's cool, and you do still have a second one as well. Like I did mention at first, the zip up is pretty cropped, and it also does not come with pockets, which I do find a bit annoying. I guess from a stylistic point of view, no pockets does look better, but I'm a man of convenience, bro. I need my pockets. The material used is of course the same on both, and it is really comfortable. I'm looking so tough right now though. Wow, great first item, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly have no complaints except for the no pockets on the zip. Everything else, perfect. The fit is so unique, the wash is amazing, the convenience factor on the cuffed but still baggy sweats, chef's kiss, bro. On top of all that, this tracksuit was only $100, $50 if you just wanted the sweatpants. I think that's a pretty good deal. Taking all these factors in, I'm gonna have to give this tracksuit a 9.5 out of 10, bro. It was literally just the no pockets. That's it. Everything else is perfect. Item number 2. Hold on. Item number 2, we have this ERD hoodie in black. Do I know what any of these graphics mean? No. Do I know what any of these words mean? No. Does it look cool? Yes. It's ERD though? Yes. I feel like ERD hoodies are always a hit or a miss, and this one is definitely a hit. I'm liking the abundance of graphics. I feel like they work really well together. This does really make it in your face though, but that just makes it a statement piece. Just from holding it, the material does seem to be pretty heavy and comfy, and yes, all tags are in order. Let's try the frick on right now. Boom, hoodie on body. Am I looking? I was low-key lying. It is not as heavy as I thought, and it is not as comfy as I thought. The hoodie does feel a tiny bit thin. It is not that noticeable when you're putting it on, but you can definitely feel it when you're wearing it. It does feel pretty standard. I thought it was gonna be a bit heavier when I first held it, but I guess that was just my brain playing games with me. It does admittedly look good on body though. Like this fit is pretty cool. Putting this hoodie on, the graphics definitely do sit well. And moment of truth, but like a worse than the first item. Honestly, the hood feels way too deep and not wide enough. Yes, it is a decent size, but I don't think I'd ever wear it like this. All right, that was the ERD hoodie on body. Did I raise my expectations too high before putting on the hoodie? Maybe, but that doesn't change the fact that I was still disappointed putting it on. It wasn't as heavy as I thought, and honestly, it is a bit lighter than a standard hoodie, I feel like. The material is also a little bit thinner than standard, and no, you cannot tell when it's being worn, but it definitely does play a factor in the comfortability. Of course, with these freaking hoodies, the hood was just not it. One of the only positive things I can say about this hoodie is that it was only 43 bucks, which is actually a pretty good deal, but to be honest, for the quality that you're getting, I think that it is a little bit too high. I'd probably still buy this hoodie because I low-key fell in love with the graphics and I love how they look, but for 43 bucks, you can definitely find something that is more worth it. I'm gonna rate this hoodie a 6 out of 10. Item number 3. Item number 3. Ooh, son. Am I performative with it today? Acne long sleeve for item number 3. I'm not gonna lie, you guys can call me lame for buying it. You can call me freaking quarter zip, Claro, matcha, whatever. I don't care. This long sleeve is hard and I needed it. If you guys didn't know already, this is the Acne Stockholm logo long sleeve in black. Just off first glance, I honestly really like this long sleeve already. I love the intentional cracking on the logo of the front of the long sleeve. And I also love the color of the long sleeve itself. It's like a dark grayish / greenish color that I've honestly never seen before, and I think that it is super cool. Yes, this long sleeve comes with neck tags and wash tags. Let's try it on. This is the long sleeve on body, and honestly, it fits exactly how I expected it to, but I'm not complaining. The fitting is super relaxed with the droopy neck and even droopy sleeves as well. The material is also quite breathable in the sense that the fabric is pretty thin, but not in the bad way. This long sleeve honestly feels part of a more stay-at-home outfit or even maybe a layering piece. On top of that, the material is also really comfortable, and to be honest, no complaints. That was the Acne long sleeve on body. And to keep it 100 with you guys, this would have been a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for the price. Now this long sleeve was 30 bucks. It might not sound like a lot to you guys, but for how little material was used for this long sleeve and for how simple of a concept it is, I feel like 30 bucks is way too much. Minus the fact that I'm a little bit bothered by the price, I would say that this long sleeve is still technically worth it. I really like it, and I guess I would pay 30 bucks for this long sleeve. I just feel like you can definitely find it elsewhere for much cheaper or spend your 30 bucks better. Minus the price, it's comfortable, it fits well, and it's accurate, and because of all that, I'm gonna give this long sleeve an 8 out of 10. 4. Item number 4, you already know that because I said that like 2 seconds ago. All right, we got some denim. Ooh, it's Acne, it'll match the long sleeve. For item number 4, we have these Acne paint splatter denim. Hey, y'all have seen me review the graffiti denims from Balenciaga. What do you guys like more? These are a little bit more calm. I don't know, I kind of dig it. These Acne jeans are dope with slight and scattered paint all over the pants and a nice acid wash as well. The branding on this piece is on point with all accurate tags, Acne Studios on all the buttons, and even on the jeans tab as well. I'm gonna be honest, these jeans really do look like they were owned by a blue collar worker.
My collar's blue and my neck is red.
The wash on the back making these pants look actually dirty, and then slight distressing on the bottom as well. Whole lot of yapping. Let's try them on. All right, these are the denim on body and they fit really good, I cannot lie. As you guys can see, I'm wearing them with my strike boots, which are a bit of a bigger shoe. And with that, the denims do stack really well. I like how the jeans are not too wide, but too slim either. It makes the stack look really natural and effortless. This pair of denim is really comfortable and the material is super firm as well, which actually does help against heel drag as you can rest it on your shoes a bit easier. As for the wash on the front and back, I would say that they do look pretty good as well. And I also feel like the amount of paint splatters on the jeans are not too overwhelming. As I put these jeans on, I also realized that there is a little bit more distressing than I thought, with some rips in the front and back of the pants as well. To be honest, the rips don't really bother me as much as they kind of go with the theme of the pants being already worn and used. But yeah, super sick pair. All right guys, those were the distressed Acne jeans on body, and to be honest, these are probably one of the best pairs of denims I have ever reviewed on this channel. The fit is amazing, the concept is unique but subtle, so you can pretty much wear these with anything. The material is firm, so say goodbye to heel drag. The branding is on point, and on top of all that, these pants were only 54 bucks. For high quality denim that you can pretty much daily, I think that $54 is a great price point. I honestly have nothing negative to say about these jeans, and for the first time in this video, I'm gonna have to say that these are a 10 out of 10. 5. I see a Balenciaga tag. All right, for some more denim, we have the Balenciaga lost tapes, but in all black. Now, when I mean all black, these denims take it to the next level, with the inside of the pants being black as well, and even all of the buttons. Branding is pretty much impossible to see on these pants because, like I said, they are all black, but they are still there. Even the denim threads from the distressing are jet black as well. The only thing that is not are the tags on the inside. This pair of denim honestly looks super dope, and I kind of have high expectations because lost tapes are known to fit really well. Let's try them on. All right, these are the denims on body, and to be honest, I'm kind of split. I like the way that they fit
sorta. I just feel like they open up a bit too much towards the bottom. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I don't know if I expected them to fit a different way and now I'm just going crazy because they don't fit like how I thought they were going to, but they just look a bit off. When I throw on the pants, I was fine with the top fitting a bit slim, not too wide, but then I feel like it opened up way too much and way too quick when going towards the bottom. Yes, I know that Lost tapes are boot cut, so they are a little bit wider at the bottom, but I just feel like this was over exaggerated a little too much. Now, can you still make these denims look good? 100%. I just feel like they're not as versatile as I thought they were going to be. As for material, these denims are really comfortable and stiff, just like the previous Acne pants as well. Like I said for the last item, this does make it so heel drag is a little less prominent, which is a good thing. What I will say though is that if you do end up buying these pants and you are trying to make an outfit, try to go for a contrast outfit instead of matching with an all black. When looking at my outfit, I feel like the pants and the boots match, but the black on my sweater will just never be as dark as the black on the denim. That was the denim on body, and to be honest, this rating might be a little bit biased just based off of how you like the fit of these pants. Honestly, I just feel like the way it opened up was a little bit too much and made the pants feel awkward, but if you liked how they fit, then that's all you, bro. Now these pants were $63, which I feel like for basic black denims is a little bit too much. Honestly, I'd rather have the Acne pants and save myself an extra 10 bucks. Now remember, these pants are accurate with tags and branding. So with all that in mind, I'm gonna give these pants a 7 out of 10. What are you talking about? Whoa, why is he moving? Why is he moving?
It's a gift.
Yo, side note, those Acne denims also come in black. Look at these, buy now. Item number 6. I know what this is. If you watched the last video, you know I already reviewed this item, but in a different color. Had to get the white one, you already know because I like the other items so much. For item number 6, we have the Chrome Heart Thermal in white. Like I already said, we did review this piece, but in black in the last video, but since you guys liked it so much, I had to bring it back, but in a different colorway to convince the other people that did not buy it yet to cop it, bro. Before this review even starts, just know that the black one was a 10 out of 10, so keep your expectations high. This Chrome Heart Thermal is beautiful, bro. The color of the embroidery is the same on both versions, but I feel like with the white, the red definitely does stand out a little bit more. This thermal definitely feels more like a statement piece and less subtle. Because the contrast between the white and red is way more obvious, this does make this piece way less subtle compared to the black version. Past that, this thermal is still minimalistic with a red dagger on the right shoulder and then the Chrome Hearts branding on the back as well. That's all the branding on this thermal. The only other Chrome Hearts logo you'll see is of course on the tag that yes, you can find on the inside. Let's try it on. All right, this is the thermal on body and it fits great. It fits pretty much the exact same as the black one, with the only complaint that I had last video was that it opens up a little bit too much at the bottom. As you guys can see, it is the same case for the white one, but it does not bother me too much. Yes, it is also a thermal, so the material is insanely comfortable, and to be honest, when you're wearing it, the embroidery is not that obvious. I honestly take back what I said about the white colorway being less subtle than the black one because of the white and red contrast. The red embroidery is not present enough for it to be too in your face, and to be honest, even when you're looking at it, it is quite easy on the eyes. This thermal definitely does keep you warm as well. I can feel myself getting hot in it already, and I definitely do appreciate the neck hanging a little bit lower as well. All right, that was the thermal on body, and honestly, my opinion on this colorway has changed a lot since trying it on. I really like how this colorway is still not as loud, even though the contrast between the white and the red is pretty big. And of course, thanks to the black colorway, I love every other detail. The material, the comfort, the fit, and even the warmth. This thermal was also 36 bucks, which I think is a pretty good deal. Now, would I pick this white colorway over the black one? I don't know, but this colorway is still gas. 9 out of 10. Last item of the first box. And yes, both items come together. Woo! Archive kids might hate me again, but for item number 7, we have the number 9 skull tracksuit in brown. Everybody knows this tracksuit, everybody's seen this tracksuit, and everybody wants this tracksuit. Well, now you can have it. I do also believe that this is one of the most accurate reps on the market, as the seller, made by Swag, did deconstruct a real undercover set just to make this batch. It of course comes with 2 sets of tags on each item, slight distressing all over, and of course the signature undercover skulls. Let's try it on right now. Am I bugging, or do the sweats and the zip up not match in color? They're not the same color at all. Maybe because of the lighting right now, the split in color is more noticeable. When you step out in this, it's probably not as noticeable, but still, I thought this was supposed to be accurate, and you can't even get the colors right. Minus that, I think that this tracksuit fits really well and unique. I like how slim the sweatpants are, and I like how big and open this hood is as well. The skulls and the distressing look really good on body, and the material is actually quite comfortable as well. Also, I don't know if this is how it is on retail, but no pockets again.
what is it with y'all today, bro? I want my freaking pockets. That's all I got to say. Final thoughts. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was a bit disappointed. I was waiting to buy this tracksuit for a minute because I knew that it was going to be accurate and I knew that I was going to like it, but I'm kind of underwhelmed. First of all, the colors on the set don't even match. That already throws me off. On top of that, I don't know how it is on retail, but bro, no pockets, not even on the sweats. Other than that though, I guess everything else is fine. Tags are good, it's accurate, the hood fits well, the distressing is sick, but kind of sad. Gonna have to get this set a 6 out of 10. Item number 8. Item number 8. I see shoes. I see more shoes. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh my God. Item number 8, we have the Chrome Hearts Birkenstocks in pink, and hold on, and blue. I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited to get these Birkenstocks in because I've heard some really good things about this seller. Apparently, this seller has all the Chrome Hearts footwear you can think of, down to Chrome Hearts Tims, Converses, and as you can see, Birkenstocks. Now, the best thing about this seller is that he uses real shoes and then adds the Chrome Hearts accessories after. So technically, these shoes aren't even reps. This does, however, make his items a little bit more expensive, with the Birkenstocks coming in at around $127 each. With these shoes, it was actually love at first sight. The swag Birkenstocks already have is insane, and now they're chromed out. Bro. I also like how the customization on every pair is different. As you guys can see, the blue pair has the Chrome Hearts leather patches on the side, as the pink ones do not. However, they do share the same silver hardware with a cross in the middle, the belt buckles on the outside, and then buttons on the inside as well. Let's try them on. All right, these are the Birkenstocks on, and I love them so much already. Since they are real Birkenstocks, the comfort is there. And on top of that, the silver accessories look really good on foot as well. One thing I also did not notice until I put these on is that the belt buckle is actually functional, and you can tighten the top if they do feel a little bit loose for you as well. Trying on the blue ones now. These are the blue Birkenstocks on foot, and one thing I will say is that I am really glad that the leather patches are actually showing and that the pants are not covering them. I know we're not talking about the pants right now, but just as a styling tip for when you're wearing the Birkenstocks, I feel like you should wear some straight denim so you can show off the accessories on the Birkenstocks a little bit more. In terms of material, comfort, and other hardware minus the patches, it is all pretty much the exact same as the pink version. Cannot wait to wear these in the summer. All right, that was the kicks on body. And to be honest, I have nothing negative to say. If the shoes that were used were real, then of course it's gonna be an accurate batch. The accessories weren't doing too much either, with I feel like the perfect amount of them. Now I will admit that they were a little bit pricey, but come on, they're basically real. Taking all this into account, you guys already know where this is going. These Birkenstocks are getting a 10 out of 10. All right, item number 9. Woo, more ERD. Are they naked? I always told you guys that ERD was either a hit or a miss. Not this one. I don't know how to feel about it. The main thing kind of tipping the scale is me trying to figure out whether these women on the front are clothed or not. I don't know, it's probably gonna be blurred for YouTube, but I can't tell. Because I straight off the bat can't tell, I'm just gonna assume that they are clothed and continue on reviewing it, but I don't know, things might change in the future. The graphics on the sweater are actually quite unique though, with the 3 girls on the front and then some text, and then another graphic on the back featuring a kid and more text. I don't know what the hell the kid is doing here. I feel like for ERD graphics, you never know what's going on, you just kind of accept it and wear it. Just from holding the sweater, I can tell that it is light. It does also come with 2 sets of tags as well, and some slight distressing along the neck and bottom as well. YouTube, before I do this, just know I'm of age. The crop on this is ridiculous, bro. Everything about the way this sweater fits is so bad, bro. I hate how clumped up the fabric is under my arms. It doesn't make any sense. What type of build does ERD think I have? Like I did mention before, the crop is way too aggressive. And on top of that, I did mention before that the sweater was light. This in turn does make it less comfortable, so bro, what is there to like about this? Graphics is definitely not saving this piece this time. On to my final thoughts. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie guys, this one was a miss. There's nothing I liked about this sweater when I put it on, but to be fair, it is subjective. The way that it fit and felt was just not for me. And on top of that, it was 43 bucks, which can definitely be spent much better. Just because of the graphics, I'll give this sweater a 4 out of 10. Let's see what item number 10 is saying. Ooh, it's pink. All right. For item number 10, we have this Chrome Hearts long sleeve polo type thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I seen this on Taobao and I knew I had to get it immediately. I don't know what it was about it. I don't even know if I can style this thing, but it just looked so sick, I had to. In my opinion, this polo is beautiful with Chrome Hearts tags, Chrome Hearts branding on the buttons, and then a super sick stripe pattern going all over the shirt. The tags on this piece are accurate as well. The one thing that I will say is that the material does feel a little bit thin. I'm just hoping it fits good. Let's try it on. Bro, this is sick. I'm not gonna lie, I wish my denim were a little bit wider so you guys could see the vision better, but bro, this piece is fire. I was pretty nervous putting this on because bro, when was the last time you guys see me rock pink? But I am so glad I copped this because it actually looks great. The material on this piece is quite comfortable, and yes, it might be thinner than most polos, but it's honestly not that noticeable. One thing I did not notice until I put it on was the floral dagger embroidered on the left, but that is just because it's pink on pink. In my opinion, I feel like they could have done without it, as it doesn't really add much because it's basically invisible, but for how the rest of the designs and fit are on body, I think they look great. If you guys were to cop this, I feel like white denim is the only way to go. I did try these on with blue denim and I still felt like the colors clashed a bit too much. Wow, this piece actually surpassed my expectations. I did not think it would look that good on body. As much as this piece did impress me though, I will have to admit that it is not something that you can wear every day. I do feel like the shirt is quite difficult to style and not as easy to wear, and on top of that, it was $41. This price point is decent if you've already built your closet and you know what to wear it with. For 40 bucks though, you can definitely find something that is more versatile and wearable on the daily, but it's up to you guys though. Based off of everything, I'm gonna have to give this shirt an 8 out of 10, but if you know you can style it, definitely cop it. All right, item number 11. Item number 13. I know what these are, and I hope they come out good. For item number 13, we have the Anonymous Club rain boots. These boots are so crazy. I've been eyeing them for about a year or two, and when I found out they got a rep, it was probably one of the best days of my life. These were only 96 bucks. I think that's a pretty good deal. As you guys can see, the design is pretty simple. It's the silhouette that stands out. With only Anonymous Club branding on the side, that is pretty much the only logo that you'll see on this entire shoe. The sole also does feature a subtle Anonymous Club logo, and it's kind of funny because they look like they belong on Timberlands. The material used on the outside of the shoe is of course rubbery, as it does mimic rain boots, but the material on the inside seems to be cotton lined to make them more comfortable. I hope these look good. Let's try them on. I mean, it's not bad, but I gotta stop giving these long boots faith, bro. At first, the Venom boots, those were almost impossible to style. And now these ones, I just don't think I'm built for it, bro. As you guys can see, I kind of pushed them down a bit because if they were all the way up, trust me, it would not look good. They are also decently comfortable on foot, which is kind of surprising because usually rain boots are not at all. I will say that these boots definitely do look good though. They just have to be put into the right hands. Those are the Anonymous boots on body. Do they look good? Yes. Can Sick Fit style them? Not really. Minus the fact that they are pretty much unwearable with anything in my closet, I will say that these boots are pretty accurate to retail and quite comfortable as well. I'm not really trying to defend this product. I just don't want it to look bad because I personally can't wear them, you know? After all that, I think I'm gonna have to give them a 7 out of 10. If you're watching this and you're a fashion demon and think you can style these, please cop them, bro. I need to see them properly worn. Item number 13, we have the Vetements 11-inch Gun Club hoodie, bro. I just want to preface by saying that this hoodie was made by the best vet maker ever, Red Wave. I mean, as you guys can see, this hoodie is perfect, bro. The embroidery is amazing, the graphics are great as well, and the fit and weight are insanely good. This hoodie is at least 2 kilograms, bro. Getting a piece in from Red Wave is just so satisfying because you always know that it's gonna hit. Enough talking, let's put it on. Perfection. This hoodie feels like a warm hug, and I was not joking about that weight. This thing is heavy.
It's heavy.
This is probably the most satisfied I've been with an item in this haul. I love how baggy it is, but also how good it fits with slimmer pants. As you guys can see, with how big this hoodie is, it should flare out more, but it's kind of cinched, which I do really like. The embroidery and the graphics also look great on body, and I know I said it once, but I'll say it again, the material is so comfy. The hood also has a great fit to it, as you guys can see, and that's it, bro. No complaints. I mean, wow, you guys already know where this is going. There's no way I would rate this under a 10 out of 10. Shout out to Red Wave, bro, for killing the game. Literally LeBron of making reps, bro. The quality on all these pieces always feels so high. I would literally wear this every day if I could. For the design on the hoodie as well, I definitely do appreciate it as well. I think that it is very versatile, a very simple and neutral colorway, and the cincher on the waist definitely allows you to incorporate it into more of your outfits. The quality is great, the design is great, the wearability is great, and on top of all that, it was only $100. And for people that don't know, Red Wave usually charges $150 to $200 for hoodies. Definitely a great deal. I'll say it again, 10 out of 10. Item number 14. Y'all gotta give it a second to puff up, but this is a Rick Owens x Moncler puffer. I know winter is basically over, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this was on the pricier side, but just looking at this jacket, how could I not buy it, bro? With double branding from Moncler and Rick Owens on the buttons and zippers, and sheepskin near the neck, this jacket is loaded. This piece also does come with Rick Owens and Moncler tags, but only a Rick Owens logo on the shoulder. This jacket looks sick. Let's try it on. He cold. This jacket is insane, bro. Like, peep the fit. Honestly, this jacket was pretty intimidating at first, and I thought it was gonna be quite difficult to style, looking a bit oversized, but putting it on, it actually was the exact opposite, being really easy. This is due to the perfect amount of puffiness and the crop. I feel like I could throw this on with literally anything. On top of that, the wool around the neck isn't too overwhelming and actually blends in really well with the jacket. And yes, if you guys were wondering, it actually does keep me pretty warm. I feel like this is such an effortless and stylish jacket. This piece is crazy, down to the details, fitting, and even quality. I'm literally sweating right now. So what's wrong with it? It was $200, man.
It's heavy.
Now I will say, 200 bucks is pretty much average for any winter jacket out there. Just get a Rick Owens one now. Now this would be a 10 out of 10, but 200 bucks for a rep jacket just feels ridiculous. So it's getting a 9. Item number 15. All right guys, for item number 15, we have the Vetements TFD Bomber in black. Now what's interesting about this bomber is that just like the number 9 set, the seller actually did buy a real version just to deconstruct it for this batch. I'm seeing that become a trend in higher quality items, and honestly, I'm here for it. This jacket looks great. All the logos are spot on, with a Vet logo on the left chest, some writing on the right arm, of course the Vet embroidery on the hood, and then the huge graphic on the back as well. Of course the tags are accurate as well, and like any other Vet bomber, you'll find your occasional pocket here and there. Enough talking, let me throw it on. Sorry, I just felt way too cool with this on. I probably said this a lot in this video, but this item is one of my favorites. The way this bomber feels and fits, it's all just so correct. I don't know how to explain it. The bagginess, the weight, the way it was so easy to pull off. This thing is chef's kiss, bro. I wasn't really too worried about the hood because I know that they're usually good on bombers, but this one fit especially good. I am also starting to get a little bit hot. This thing is crazy insulated. I mean, hey, y'all see it, you know what's up. All right, that was the bomber on body. And if you thought I had anything bad to say about it, you're bugging. It was comfy, the weight was perfect, and on top of all that, it actually looked flames. Now, before even trying it on, I was already in love with this bomber just because of how accurate it was and how on point all of the details were. Now, I believe this bomber was around 120 bucks, but for an accurate, high quality jacket, I think that's a pretty good deal. I'm honestly not too mad at this price point for what I'm getting, and to be honest, I would pay that again. 10 out of 10, bro. All right, guys, unfortunately, we have hit the part of the haul that we all hate. The ending. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this all felt like a short one. Was it a short one? I don't even know. What I do know though is that it was insanely heavy and probably the most quality we've had in a haul before. Of course, you guys can find all of these items at sickfit.com or in the description of this video. And again, shout out to you if you made it this far. Comment blah, 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 if you made it this far. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe. We break in YouTube 2026, I promise. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. See ya.